Hey guys, just thought to share some golden nuggets today. And of course, as always, I was inspired by my beautiful clients and their struggles. And honestly, usually when I hear these struggles, I'm aware that more people might be having them. And this is why it inspires me to do these audios. So, one of my clients has asked me yesterday, uh, well, she didn't really ask, but she said that she was expecting immediate results after a spell like she did have the first time. It's not the same spell and it's not an X-Pack or anything like that. Now, sometimes with spells you will have immediate results, sometimes you will not. In case of this particular client, what might be the reason for both is that the first time this client did not expect anything to happen or change. So basically, she was very relaxed in terms of expectations, and the spell could work. The second time, this client, of course, expected immediate results because she got them firstly. And this lust for results, this expectation for results, tends to, of course, delay them, not block them, but delay them. So, lasting for results and expecting them is never a good idea. I mean, of course, you should expect the spell to work, but you should be light about it. You shouldn't be like obsessively expecting, basically. Of course, it's a different matter, different spell, and this is why it's different. The spells that will have the most immediate results for most people, unless there's some sort of block or something, but even if there is, just by you deciding, okay, I want to change my life, that's enough to remove some blocks. So the spell that gives immediate results for most people are road openers, okay? And other spells are just, you can never know, basically, when it will happen. It depends on a lot of things. I'm just assuming here what happened. And, obviously, sometimes the love spells, the X-Pack spells, will also give really fast results, depending on a situation. If they can, work fast, if the target is not stubborn, if your vibration is high, and all of those things. I will not get into it now because there's a lot of audios on this, and most of my audios are actually about the love spells, the X-Pack spells. So you should kind of know what you need to do to speed them up and what you can expect and all those things. Okay. So another thing I got inspired to talk about that I talked with one of my clients was, well, actually, I had this happen with multiple clients. So what happens is when people break up, usually there will be some sentence that's gonna be triggering to you. I don't love you anymore, or something like that. And then what's gonna happen is that my client will stick to these words, and they're gonna tell me and to themselves over and over again, but he or she doesn't love me anymore. They stopped loving me. There's no more love. And this is what will block you from receiving results faster, because you're convincing yourself that it's hopeless. They don't love you anymore. And sometimes it is good to give up. Don't get me wrong. In terms like, okay, they don't love me, it's over. But that's only when you actually are giving up. So you're not torturing your brain with this thought over and over again. You're actually moving on. Okay, that's when it's good for the spell. But when you are convincing yourself they did not love me and you're suffering because of it, you're in victim mentality, not mental, victim mentality because of this. So you're just torturing yourself. with these thoughts and you're just basically lowering your vibration, you're lowering your self-esteem, you're putting them on a pedestal, putting yourself down, that is when it's gonna be blocking, okay? And the truth is, and this is the honest truth, psychologically spoken, okay, people, when they break up, they're hardly ever honest with you. That's the issue we're having, okay? When you were breaking up with someone, you probably didn't tell them the whole truth, right? And people, when they say, I don't love you anymore, unless it's been like 25 years of marriage and they actually don't love you anymore for some reason, most likely they're lying. They're either lying consciously or they're just lying subconsciously. I mean, they might think they don't love you anymore. But love is a strong emotion. It does not go away overnight like that. Oh, this client told me that their ex told them they love them the last time, I think 2 weeks ago, something like that. And then all of a sudden, after 2 weeks, they stopped. I mean, I don't think so. Okay. And honestly, people will lie about their feelings a lot. And even they will lie more when they're trying to suppress them. So it's more common for people to lie to you that they don't love you when they love you than it is that they're lying that they love you. Am I saying this right? I'm sorry. Okay, I guess you understand me. So basically, most exes, when they try to end things, they will give you all the reasons or some reasons. And they will also say this sentence, they don't love you anymore, or they have not developed emotions or something like that. These are both very common lies. The reason why they're doing this is because right now they want you to leave them alone. They feel harassed by you calling, texting, everything. So they think this is a really good way for you to just stop, because they think, okay, if she thinks I don't love her anymore, that's it, she's gonna leave me alone. That's the reason, most likely, for most people. So I really advise you not to linger on something somebody said. Okay, even if it's like some other thing, it doesn't have to be this. I'm just giving you an example here. People say things all the time that they don't mean. People change their mind all the time. People, when they're angry and upset and want to end things, will say things they don't mean. When we're angry, we'll say mean things to people we don't actually mean, and we'll be sorry after, right? That's what's happening, okay? You can't just take a sentence that somebody told you and just look at it as a fact, okay? So that's one more advice that I have for you. Don't obsess about somebody's words, especially words and actions in the period of breakup. So this is when people will say all sorts of things they don't mean, most of them, okay? So I hope this helps. I hope this helps someone. Humans can be complicated. That is why we have spells. That is why we know their psychology and what to do, and we can change things.